It's DJ Nancy 305. If you didn't know, this the crib. Miami-Dade County. Shout out to DJ Uncle Al, Uncle Luke, JT Money, the Diamond Princess, the legendary Disco Rick, shout the Prince Raheem. Hey yo, this what Miami sound like. Rose, don't play, let's go. Check me out. I think I need one like you. Matter of fact, I think I need two. After that, I'm back to take two. Better back, let me do what I do. Ain't money, money ain't nothing new. Diamonds on me ain't no fool. New car, paper tag off top. She gotta give me a props. She love to shop at Rainbow. Oh. Give me the shots I can't post. I'ma leave it wide open. Count money that I made last month. I'm on an amazing run. We did like amazing stunts. I ain't never shit this way in months. Here we go. For the crib, do it one time. I still get money, I'ma touch mine. I'ma leave it back when I touch down. They in the drop all week, trying to grind. They where they get the niggas in the gold from. They where they get the dope and all I'm from. They where they get the Chevy with the big rim. They where they get the stickers on the stick drill. One time, you can get it in a minute. Do it two times, you can do how I did it. Do it one time, but I'm trying to get it. Do it two times, but I'm now sick. I think I need one like she. Matter of fact, I think I need three. Do your thing until I go ski. From the back, I got to go deep. You can tell me that it ain't my beat. You can tell me that it ain't my street. You don't fly with the light on lease. Don't play with his iced out tea. Get it, smile. Turn the music up, I need that line. I want to be the DJ Uncle Loud. Talking too much, I need that mind. Wow, I like my style. I think it's starting to like my line. Yo, it's nice and fine. I don't like my style. For the crib, do it one time. Still getting money, I'ma touch mine. I'ma leave it back when I touch down. They in the drop all week. See what I had to do? See how the only way we can get some work done out here? They had done tried us, y'all. Why this damn thing ain't opening? They tried me. They tried me. See? Y'all remember I kept saying about that area was leaking. I kept telling y'all that water was leaking. And just because that water was leaking, that's the big fiasco that was caused because of the water leaking. Them small drip drops, I kept telling them, I say, look, this water's still leaking. Look, this water's still leaking. Now, don't come blowing your damn horn now. You wasn't blowing your horn when it was leaking over there. Look, 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 look. Got the whole damn town out here now. I told y'all. See that? All in the name of leaky water. All in the name of they didn't want to listen to me. All in the name of that. Now y'all get where I'm coming from? Now they'll listen to me going forward, won't they? I told y'all. You live right there? It's okay if I write. Okay, thank you. You got permission. I told y'all. I tried to tell y'all. I said, listen, look, 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 look. All in my area. All in my town. I told y'all this. Y'all thought I was joking. They think I'm the one to play with around here. I'm not playing with their ass. Now, y'all remember I kept going over there telling y'all that the pot was leaking. I said, y'all, there's water leaking. I say the water leaking. I say the water leaking, y'all. I said the water leaking. Now, look, now that the water done leaked so damn much, it done caused that much of damage in the town. Look at this now. From that same leaky pipe. Now, why is he walking through there and he see the people clothes? Look, 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 look. Look at the truck we got down, y'all. Look at the truck. Look at the truck. Look at it. Look at it. Look, 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 look. This is what happens when they don't listen. See? They wasn't listening. I told him that. See my graveyard? See my graveyard? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. We'll be back. Who you talking to? I see ASW say this nuisance. Let me get this white man out of here before he realizes he in the black town. Come back tomorrow. Bye, Skip Town. See how Skip Town had to get put out? Bye, Skipped.
Yep, right there. Everybody want to know what the hell going on. Look, 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 look. They all looking down. Look, 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 look. They know. Look, 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 look. Look at my town. Look at my town, y'all. Look how they got all this. Look how they got all this attention around my grave, y'all. Look, look, look. Look at the attention. Let me get out there and let my babies know. Savages. Savages. Savages, y'all. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look what the kind of stuff my town done brought. Look at all this attention and this pressure that they putting on my graves. Look at this. All in the name of the people wasn't listening. This all in the name. Look, 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 look. All in the name of disrespect. All in the name of them doing right by them. Look at, look at Dina. Look at Dina now. Dina down. That water been backed up like that. Imagine if the water backed up right there. What the hell going on in my graveyard? What's the soil keeping the fungus and all of this hyper and not moving in? And what the hell? What, they got a budget cut? There must be a budget cut going on around here. Look, 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 look. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Where the people at that supposed to be working on the grave? Where the people at that supposed to be working on this mausoleum? Hey, tree. Look at my tree, y'all. Hey, good morning. Damn, my baby Saiddit. My trees, everybody miss me. Good morning. Good morning, tall tree. How you doing this morning? I know it's a lot of pressure on your roots and your limbs right now, but it's okay. We're getting some work done. You already know that pipe been leaking. I know they got the red belt round your damn neck. I'm going to make them get it off. You got to give me a second. I know they've been giving us the middle finger. They've been sticking this goddamn middle finger at us so damn long. We don't know what's the right one and the wrong finger. Okay there, baby boy. I see you. God damn, Yasmina. All this scrutiny and pressure you under. You still ain't gonna switch God's plates for supper? Got to be more careful. You just go, what the hell going on in that little area right there? Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look at my babies now. Look at my babies. Look, 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 look. Now dip, baby, dip. Now dip, baby, dip, dip, baby, dip. Y'all better dip, baby. Cotton candy, sweet and gold. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Let me get that Tootsie Roll. Let me get that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Whoop. I feel the whoop. I feel the whoop. I feel that whoop coming on. Whoop. Whoop. Come on, whoop. Come on. Come on, that whoop. 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 Come on. Now, come on, whoop. That's the way we like it, baby.
Right person, right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter,
That's saying get my graveyard back. Cotton candy, goddamn sweet as gold. I want to get my graveyard back. Y'all done had y'all fun for a second. Let's get out here. Because we got work to do. We got guests in the house. And it's time to go and get to work. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, because y'all listen. They had a hard day. They had a hard ass day yesterday, y'all. Y'all should have been there to that meeting if you weren't. They had a hard day yesterday, baby. I swear for Lord, let me lock my damn car up. Because they about to release so much damn money until you don't want to have nothing that you ain't supposed to have. Because they need money bad now, baby. Yeah, they do. They need money, honey. Wait a minute.
As cash. Office may not be combined.
Y'all know I be done got out on your ass.
I like that vibe. That's that Mike bass vibe right there. It's just, I know it's Wednesday, but Rob,
look at my shoes. Look at Lilla. Look at Lilla. I'm riding little boots out on their ass. Let me lock up, because, boy, they need so much money so bad. Look, they need money so bad, they'll come and take my only $3. 305 my ass, God damn it. Y'all better tell Luke them what about 561. God damn it, damn 305. 305, y'all got a problem, bring your ass to Delray. God damn it, see if y'all handling big business like I'm handling. I'm handling big business on their ass. It's big business. I'm handling big. Look at Kung Fu Joe. Look at Kung Fu. I know you ain't Kung Fu Joe over. God damn it, they pulling wires and lines and dewberry barbs. We got to get over here and see what's going on from the inside. I got to see what's going on from the inside of my grave. Yon they go, yon they go. Let me lock my door, let me lock my door. Yon they go, buddy. I got to come out here and get this damn work. Then I told y'all, them people was trying me. I told y'all that water was over there leaking. Bet you it's still leaking. The water leaking over there. I had to call it in yesterday. Y'all ain't look at the footage? Look at this, look at my land, y'all. Look at my land. Look at my land. Good morning, y'all. Y'all don't see the respect y'all getting. They fixing your water line. See, they over there working on your water. Now, come on now. Y'all better tell me thank you. Y'all better say thank you out here. Y'all better let the people know. Y'all don't see me out here with y'all. Y'all don't see we suffering together. Y'all don't see we getting this done together. Y'all don't see that it's our time to shine. I know they had to scrape the black and all. They scraped it all off. Look at my land. Look at my land. Look at my land. Look how they done gave Maturin a haircut, left them like that. Done scraped their ass till they raw and ain't cut. Look, not a bandage on them. Look. Look how half of my land. Look how my land being treated. Look at my land. Look at my land, y'all. Look how they treat my land. Look. One more week and they gonna cover my graves up. Look at this now. Look at this now. They done put so much damn fertilizer and all that down here until the grass growing so damn green until it ain't changing colors where it need to change. Look at my land, y'all. Look at my land out here in Delray. Look at my land. Look at my land. Good morning, Julia. Look at Julia. Look at Julia. Look at Julia, y'all. Look. Look at Julia. Why Julia look like this? I reported her 2 months ago. 2. Look. Look at my land. Look at my land. Look at my flag. Look at my flag. Look at my flag. I bet you they ain't gonna come out and replace these flags. Look at my flags now. Look at my flags now. Come on, y'all. Don't do it like that. Come on, give me my flag. Hey, what's right there? Come on. Blow. There you go. Get there. Get them. Get them. You better blow. You better let them know you there. That's right. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Damn right. We know y'all got problems over here. Look at this. What is that? What is that in the land of the free? What is that? What is that? Y'all the one fought for TPS to be here. Y'all the one fought for illegal immigrants to come here and basically take over and not look back at y'all. Y'all laid down and look how y'all been laying down for all of this time and y'all mistreated. City of Delray think they gonna damn it get away with it. Stealing ass goddamn city manager. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ain't nowhere in hell I can call that mayor a thief. Ain't no way with a crime that goddamn big. You don't get to get a crime in the 600 million, almost hitting a billion, and still get respect in the town. What the hell? They done lost they cotton picking. What the hell? Them people ain't get my tree together yet. Look at my tree. Look at my tree. Look. Look at my tree, y'all. Look at my tree. What the hell? Y'all got my tree with this type of ponytail? Look at the ponytail. Look at the edges on the bottom of my tree. Look right there. Y'all ain't gonna tell me y'all ain't gonna see them edges. Hell no. Look at my tree now. While they around here scraping, ain't got a goddamn bit of mineral oil in here. Ain't got no mineral. Don't tell me what's on my ground. What should be out here. See, they done halt on the mausoleum. What happened? Can't trace the money back yet? Y'all trying to find the money? See my tree right there? My tree gonna tell me everything that's going on. I'll be back to talk to you later, tree. I don't need everybody in my business when you tell me what's going on out here, because I know you got enough limbs. Right over there, that's called, her name and his name. That's a his and her. That's called tall tree. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. I know y'all miss me. I know y'all miss me. I know y'all miss me and all. Y'all know we got exciting things to do over here. You need to let these people know. Let these people know. Let these people know exactly what's going on out here. That's right. That's right. That's right. Y'all see that fungi? Y'all see that fungi? They tried to make like they was doing something. Look at all the fungi. Look at the fungi. Look at all the fungi. I forgot, I don't know what's going on over there on that other side. I already know I got fungus over here. I already know black mold being scraped up. I already know it done went through the air. I already know I ain't by myself with smelling it. But guess what? I see you right there. I'll be back. But guess what? I ain't familiar with them over there working on that water line. I told y'all something was wrong with that water line. I said, y'all look at that, the water's still leaking. That's how come we got that big old pothole over there. Remember the pothole over there in the cutway? Little Red Riding Hood ain't gonna make her way back home yet because she don't know not to go over in that area. It doesn't lead nowhere to but a ditch. That's why y'all think on how they go over there. I just show y'all the pictures of it. I show y'all the pictures of where we don't need to go, but we need some eyes over there. What we got going on over here? I'm so glad to see that they done got all that garbage, and I hope they don't ever put it back there again. So whatever the white man that went back and told you that you need to get your goddamn garbage under together over there, thank God that y'all listen, and we need these gates taken care of too. Y'all got enough money to watch the city, you got enough money to watch the mayor go through a whole big old ass case. This man involved with a case talking about $600 million Ponzi scheme. That ain't no goddamn case no more. That's not no case. You done hit the history of Delray. What the hell? How these people done came in my land, y'all? They done came in my land. Let me see if I can sit y'all right there for a minute. If you can't sit there for a minute, y'all gonna be in trouble. I said sit there. I'm trying to sit you down. We already booted one person out. I don't even know what that idiot said. Called me a nuisance or something. I said, how you gonna call me a nuisance, but you ain't call that white mayor no nuisance? He around here still involved in the $600 million Ponzi scheme. God damn it, why y'all ain't calling them no names? They want to call me a name. Oh, she's a nuisance. Oh, she did this. Oh, she did that. But your mayor got a $600 million Ponzi scheme. Ask him what he like my goddamn name versus his today. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? Now, how about that? How about that? Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, $600 million Ponzi schemers. I got to find out if anybody in my chat associated with this mayor. Because one thing y'all ain't going to do, you ain't going to be around here getting me in the middle of your mayor stuff. Got the feds calling me Like I done had any percentage of what he done been up to. I don't got no percentage of that. I don't know what the F he been doing. I wasn't a part of his life. I was a part of the retaliation. I was a part of the abuse of power. I was a part of the, y'all get it yet? I was the part of the, y'all didn't shut her up yet? I was a part of her, oh, don't give her that paperwork. I was a part of that. I was a part of all of that. I was a part of who she thinks she is. And now I'm a part of, this who I am. I couldn't breathe. I'm a part of I couldn't breathe on their ass. I put that I can't breathe on their ass. Remember last night at the meeting, I told him that the man lied, Sambrella. He lied and said that they didn't have anybody working on these because it was too expensive and they were still looking. But these were done. So when we went to the meeting on the 14th, this was already done. On the 15th, that morning, I came back out because they knew I hadn't been out here because I know they trying to set me up. I knew it because I got the footage of them. And I'm waiting for them to lie. They'll tell the truth because they know I ain't playing with their stank ass. See what I'm saying? See what's going on over here? Look at this now. Look at this, what I've been told them was the problem. Look at all the water leaking out. Finally, they fixing this area. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at all the water they got to squirt out of here. Y'all know I got to get this done on my own, right? Look at this now. I don't want to get too close because I ain't got none of their stuff. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at all the water. Waste of water. Look at this. Now, how long ago I told them about that? See all that over there? You see that same pipe right there was their problem. Where we got to have all these city workers on one damn job because of this town. Because of this mayor. Being stingy. Being stingy. Because of the mayor being stingy. Not wanting to give us no money. Not wanting to understand that we got things that need to be taken care of in our town. Not wanting to give up what we need. But now we got such a backup until now we about to put so much goddamn money in until honestly, it ain't going to be funny. It ain't going to make no sense what we're about to be a part of for no reason. When they could have been taking care of this. Been put the money in. Been made sure that this town got what it needed. But instead, they thought that nobody was going to come back. They thought that nobody cared. But losing my grandmama and my granddaddy is where I drew the line at. And then the way they tried to retaliate, God damn it, don't let me sit down. I'm not going to sit down. I'm not going to get back up without somebody paying for what they did out here. They're going to pay for it. Not only what they did out here, also what they did to me. What they did to Mamie and Enoch. And then to not be able to find my family and then retaliate against me, you got me all the way effed up with a flag up under it. You better put a flag on the plate. Blow on their ass. See, Dina? I told them they was going to mess around and let somebody get opened up. Dina seeked out on it because they broke Dina and then wanted to start retaliating against me. Y'all see this? I reported Dina open 2 months ago. I don't see no work. And if anything happened to Dina, I promise you, I'm going to sue this town because they had enough time. Because as y'all can see, they over there working on the grave all the way to the other end over there. In the white man land, they working on that tomb. Done dug it up, making sure that don't nothing come there that's decrepit. Nothing come there that's going to cause infestation. Nothing come there. What the hell this is? I know we need some... What the hell? What the heck? See, I don't want to put my foot... What is that? Yasmin. Y'all need to get a hold of Yasmin over there at the city of Delray and tell her we need garbage cans out here. When you gonna bring the garbage cans? God damn it, I already can't breathe. You can't get some of this damn trash up off the ground. Get your remote working ass up out that goddamn bed and get to work. What the F she home on remote fund? We need garbage cans and benches and some ADA compliance out here. Now we got water leaking. How many months ago I told them about that water? Every day we go and watch that water down. Yesterday I came and found the smallest of potholes that caused all this destruction. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 cars out here working, and that's not even counting the men. That's not even counting the manpower. Look at this from the same rusty pipe. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. This down in the city of Delray, in my neighborhood, where I told them that y'all was playing the role. I told y'all, listen, every time they were being slick and they were turning the water on out here, that thing started back leaking. Ever since DeAndre thought that he was being slick, this need to go to the city because this could have been prevented. But they tried to be slick with me, trying to fight with me about land. I'm looking at this land like a microscope. You lost my grandmammy. Don't you think I'm looking all the holes for her? How I'm going to hit my grandmammy if I don't go in the holes? Y'all done bumped y'all goddamn whole head. Look at this now. Y'all just painted. You just gave them a haircut. So why would you sit and let this start decaying on them? Y'all couldn't return back around, fresh start, and blow it. When y'all gonna finish painting? Look at the two-tone. Look at the double standards. Look at the double standards. But you won't get this in the white neighborhood. Oh my goodness. And they open right here. They'll open up on that whole land is open. Look. Damn. I got to watch you too. And ain't no name on you. But that's okay. And I'm gonna show y'all where I was telling them yesterday how they scraped. And they scraped so much until they scraped the name off. Right here. They scraped the name off of here. I don't even know where the name at that they scraped off. And they had to just do this. Because that name was on it and it was fresh. I got the footage of it. Look at this. Now I guess they got to find a budget. Mayor in the middle of a $600 million goddamn scandal, and they don't got no budget for the cemetery. They don't got no budget for the graveyard, but they got a budget for the cemetery though. Y'all gonna come at y'all budget, and I don't want the mayor in no conversations about this damn graveyard, and I'm gonna fight for that. I don't give a damn. Look at this right here. Look at my graves. Look. Look how they gave them look at the two-tone. Look at the two-tone up under there. Now they're supposed to be painting. How you painting and it look like that? Look at this. Look at how they paint my area and have do it. Look at the black mold. Sam, y'all forgot to scrape this area. Get y'all scraping asses back over here. Y'all forgot to scrape some stuff. And you forgot to finish painting. Look how they done finished painting this. Look. Look at this right here. Look. Look at this. Now, what the hell would this be? What the hell is this? Look at this. Now, look at this now. Now, why would they not come back and cut some of this? Now, they the one dug this up. DeAndre them came and dug this up. If they dug this up, I want to know if y'all dug this up. Why didn't y'all? Look at this. Now, they were supposed to come back and like cut around the edges of this. See how they treat my grave? They're ready for this grave to go ahead and get buried under. See how they came? DeAndre them came out here in April when they gave me that false ass grievance response. They dug this up. This is the ADA compliance HR director came out and left the graveyard like this, y'all. Look how he left it. Look how he allowed them in to dig it up and leave all of this dirt. Look at this. You got to look at the edges here. See all of that? See all of this? See all of that? Now this grave gonna have a quicker chance of being covered up. But this is from a HR director who think it was okay to leave this like this. And he's never been back to look at this. He don't think this need to be covered up. If y'all trying to get a budget together, I need you in the city to tell me what are y'all up to. If you're working on a budget, stop trying to be secretive. That's why your goddamn boss in this position he in. Greed, money, and secrecy. We got you. We got you. We got you. We still got you trying to arrest me. That's Officer 1570. We see you. We see you, white man. Why you ain't after your mayor? Why you ain't after your white mayor? Y'all see what I mean? Now y'all see all the black men here. And they harassing me. If my black man ain't got a problem with me, why would that officer be around here bothering me? Why? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That honky won't come over here by me. Yeah, I said it. I ain't got to put up with y'all ass. You got a whole ass mirror over there with a $600 million Ponzi scheme. Oh, funky ass. That's why I got them all on my ass. 1570. Bet you won't come over here and bother me, though. I bet you he's scared to bother me. Put that goddamn camera footage on their ass. And I'll go and report that he harassing me. Oh, back to this. See? It's a whole lot to do right there. They got a whole lot of workers out here too, boy. Look. It's sad. See all that water running? Look at all that water. See that? That's a lot of work. All because of that one pipe right there that I've been complaining about. All of that because of that one pipe that I have said it's been leaking. I say the water leaking, the water leaking, the water leaking, the water leaking. Y'all see me every day show y'all where that little wagon type pipe has been dripping. Drip, drip, drip. Go back and look at the shorts. It dripped so bad until it dripped a small spot. Go back and look at the short. And the water was bubbling up, and every day I noticed it was getting more and more water. So I finally seen one of the guys the other day, and I told the guy, I said, listen, I need you to put in a report. He came back when he took a look at it. He said, oh my God. He said, it's not going to be good. I got the footage. He's recorded and all. I need to drop it if I haven't already dropped it. And from that small leak to that puddle growing, this is the outcome that have taken place. Now that right there costs way more money to get fixed. You see what that is? But this is the land that they've been neglecting. But that water is also attached to out here. That's the problem. Every time they try to nigger rig stuff, every time they try to be slick, something always backfire on them. It's always a backfire on them. They're always backfired on. Now they got the biggest scandal in Delray, and you got a sergeant in the car 1570 that find me to be more intriguing. Of course, white man, you ain't never have them black like this before. So it's not the black of the berry, goddammit, it's the tall of the juice. There we go. That's what he should be looking at. He should be looking at this to see if the mayor gonna go into the budget cut and give us what we need, or he gonna let his title of being a part of a $600 million Ponzi scheme take precedence over what's required. This is not right. That's not right, City of Delray. And what I'm kind of appalled at, looking through my city, where's the support? So somebody got to get killed, somebody got to get beat up, somebody got to get beat down in order for you to get support and everybody rally together. That's shameful. It's shameful. And I know that, but what I'm realizing also, it's a lot of the town that don't know what's going on in this graveyard. And people have been messaging me. People have been sending me names of their family members. And it's bigger than what I said it was. It was bigger from the day I got involved in this. It was bigger from the day they started retaliating against me. It was bigger the day they started stalking me. It was bigger the day that officer assaulted me. It was bigger when those 4 officers, the car 1847, he's in car 1309. That's the one him and his Charlie Kirk fake ass white brothers, they held me hostage. And I ain't gonna never let it go. Not until my voice is heard. And I'm gonna take whatever pain it takes for me to get there, because y'all gonna have to sit down the way you're sitting down now, because I'm not gonna stop. Y'all know I just got started. I done been through all the humiliation. I done been through the beat down. I done been through the abuse of power. Now what y'all gonna do? You got one option with me. You kill me, Scary ass white officers. Y'all so scary, hiding behind y'all badges. Chief of police in the meeting yesterday texting instead of listening because he already know he a part of this goddamn corrupted scandal. He already know he's a part of it. Look at this work. Look at all this work that need to be done. Tell me, is that right? Look at that work. Look at the water. Look at the water. Look what need to be done. Look at this. Look at that. That's how much water. Look at the pothole. Y'all see that pothole? You see how big that pothole is? Because of this water. See where it's leaking at right there? That's where it's been leaking. That's where it's been leaking. It's been leaking there. Look at there. That's how big, this is how bad it got over here. We had to bring in a deco truck. A sewer equipment truck. That is a sewer equipment truck. That means that area got backed up so bad. Thank God I stepped in. Thank God that man was over there. Thank God someone listened and not looked at me because I'm covering up your secret. You want me to cover your secret, or I'm exposing your secret. Now, had I not did what I did, look how bad that looked. That was an ASAP job. This is ASAP in a town that's been harassing me. You seen that sergeant in car 1517? He would rather ride by here and harass me. But where was he at yesterday when we talking about the mayor and his thieving fingers? Where was he at yesterday? Why would you come to harass me, but you ain't say nothing to your mayor, you scary ass men? That's how punks act. Till they getting their ass beat up. Look. Look at this. Look at the water. Look at that. It's still leaking. I like that hat. They had to bring a sewer guy out here. The sewer. The sewer. But if y'all notice in the meeting yesterday, that wasn't spoke about. Nobody didn't bring this up yesterday. This was not a part of the conversation. This had absolutely nothing to do with the conversation. The argument yesterday, they were in a big fight over money. This was such a big deal until I'm looking and I'm saying to myself, why would I want a mayor to make any decisions about the graveyard and the budget if he's in there fighting over stuff that don't even really need money, but need money? They're putting things on the table now. He's fighting for that, but yet you are part of a $600 million Ponzi scheme. So you still trying to line your pockets. You're going to get some of that lint out your pocket, goddammit, and you're going to give the lint to the downtown area, and you're going to give us our green. Keep the coin. Sad. Sad. Sad, y'all. It was that area right there. It was a little puddle right there. A small puddle that led to all of this in the city of Delray, where the sewage was backed up. In the same area. Look how they got the, look at there. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. It started right here. See? Y'all see what I mean? Now just imagine, once they get done with that area, I would like to see what's the cost of that job. I'm talking about the entire job. Hiring the company, I want to see what's the cost of the employees and the labor, and I want to see the cost of everything that was entailed in that job. When I've already reported to them multiple times that was a leak in that water thing. I got the paperwork. One of the guys in the video even said it. We just came out here 6 months ago. I said, yeah, I the one called y'all. Y'all came out the same day I reported Mamie and Enoch missing. And one of the officers told me I couldn't file a missing person report. I said they had teeth in their mouth. If they had teeth in their mouth, I could file whatever the goddamn I could file. Because if you open up any of these damn tombs, if it's a pair of teeth in there, you can get the DNA, can't you? Y'all got the DNA of me from 1,000 years ago. How you gonna tell me it ain't a missing person in there? So what the hell, y'all just holding on to a tomb? I don't give a damn. Open it up and let's be proven. I mean, we already got Dina open. We already got Charles opening up. We already got 2 of my Julias open. You already got Freddie open. Y'all want us to keep going? Hey, Yasmina. Dear, we need garbage cans. Shimi Soho. Garbage cans. And let's be reminded, yesterday in the meeting, let's be reminded that the Weatherspoons received an honor to have a street, 12th Avenue off of Atlantic Avenue. I'm going to take y'all by there. They were honored by having the street named after them. It's called, I think it's called Weatherspoon. It might be Weatherspoon Way. They said that was already in the work, but what happened was they spelt the name wrong. How weird, spelled the name wrong. How weird was that? And then they got a favor from someone to correct it without, I guess, it being so much. I mean, what would it have taken to add an A or E? What did that take? They always got an excuse when it comes to Black America. Ooh, that pipe deep. Whoa. They better thank God for me. Look at the water bottle out there. Look at the water bottle, Yasmina. Look at the water bottle, Yasmina. You don't think we need garbage cans? That's a nasty woman right there. Her and Sam with them tight ass pants on he be wearing. Look at that machine, y'all. For anybody that's not aware of what's going on, we are here at the city of Delray. You already know I'm at my graveyard. And I had to call in because, what the hell? Let me get a picture to make sure we see what's going on. We see you. I know it ain't nothing just yet. They done gooped up all that damn paint on your ass until we don't know what we gonna do. But I got you. Don't worry about it, baby. I got your picture. We ain't gonna forget that you here. Trust me. I know how many of y'all here. Julius Hallback, 1881 to 1928 at rest. And Julius, I'm gonna make sure you stay at rest. All of you, because this is your land. And I'm just your keeper. For those of you that don't know what's going on, I found a little water that was bubbling, but the pipe was already leaking. I don't know if you can see it from here, but in that area right there, that pipe was leaking. And then they did something and now the water leaked over there, and I called it and it ended up being all of this right here. Put it like that. Matter of fact, go back and look at the videos. See how many manpower it take for that? See what type of job that took? Instead of them listening to me the first time, see the water still leaking. Every time they turn that water on out here, they finally got the leak jog, and I want to know what happened with this job. I'm gonna have to pull the report in the paperwork. Hey, y'all. Let the boys get some more work done because we need them to. I need to see how long this job gonna take without me being a distraction. I don't want to have to be a distraction. I'm already distracting enough people. You see how now I got Sergeant 1570 want to stay on my ass. And he look like a fat little plump ass too with a little pot belly. If he don't sit his little fat ass down, I know something. But I know one thing. You could tell when they ain't got nothing else to do but ride around in our damn cars with free gas, free internet service, free cell phones. They got all kind of free stuff. Damn prostitutes. They ain't nothing but prostitutes. I see you right here. I see you. I'm going to catch you too if you fall off. And nobody bet not move your damn rock. Hey, Fred. Fred Gaines. Gaines, 1921 to 1975. And you right next to Mary. Hey there. You the third one behind Mary, see? Let me show y'all Fred Gaines. See Mary? And this Fred. And Fred got a little crack. And I got to make sure that we watch this. I see y'all got some cracks on y'all little tails, but we gonna take care of it. Still got some black mold on the sides. Y'all forgot to scrape the side right here. I need Sam to bring his half-working ass back. Or get his half-workers to come back. And I ain't talking about the ones that been cutting the grass. Find somebody better, because the grass cutters can't do nothing for me in my land. They already have neglected my town enough. I wonder why they ain't get their ass back out here yet. Wonder if some people tired or they done called to order Sam, let you come and start scraping. And then Sam didn't know that I was going to be on his ass. He done lied. So I wonder why Sam ain't been back out here. Come on, badass Sam, with all the pride. Nobody tell you and Terrence what to do. Nobody tell the mayor what to do. Nobody tell the chief of police what to do. I tell y'all what, y'all better get y'all ass out here and do these tombs. I bet you y'all better do that. I bet you nobody better not tell you that, huh? See what I mean when I say when they have cut the grass? This is what happens to the tombs. This is what happens to the headstones. This is what happens to the grave. When they don't cut the grass right and they don't blow, they don't trim around the edges and give them a right fade and a tape in the stalk, they cover them up just like this. See how all the grass over there? You got to cut in a certain angle so that the grass don't overgrow them. I want it all dug up. I want it all dug up. I want it all dug up. Maybe then we'll get some garbage cans. Maybe then we'll get some dumpsters out here instead of garbage cans. If I can get it all dug up, we'll get dumpsters out here instead of garbage cans. How about that? How about that? You damn right you hit them heels. What you think? What y'all thought y'all was gonna hit flip-flops? Baby. And why these white men don't like me and some of these women? Why do these men don't like me, some of the women? These white men cannot stand me. I'm like, damn, doofus. I'm like, what's wrong with doofus and crate? Them the most doofus people I think I've ever encountered. I just need to see if my mushrooms done started growing back because I came out here one day and child, they had an ass of mushrooms out here. They wasn't mine. I know I found them. I said, yep, I'll make sure you still here. Because every time I can find you out here, I'm going to make sure I show the people that you're growing. Maybe some people use mushrooms for their soup. Trying to see if they done put the mushrooms back or they done left. Hey, mushroom. All you got to do is take your time. Don't be in a rush. Look. Make sure you land cool. Make sure everything else right. Remind the lady we need garbage cans. And just walk your land, take notes, assess your damage, look at your grass, wonder why, look at your tombs, confirm neglect, and then you keep moving. Let me go here to my babies because they say I don't be coming on this side the way I supposed to. And I know they be making stuff up, so I'm going to go ahead on there and appease them a day. I'm coming over here to y'all, so I don't want to hear nobody talk about she ain't come over here and she didn't see how I was doing today. Everybody, do y'all see me going over there to see how they doing? They gonna make like I wasn't coming over here. I love all my babies, you better know it. I don't give a damn what they did before they left here. All I know is right now they done been in hell long enough. And if God let me out from y'all, God for spoken goddamn words, and God let me out of hell, what makes you think anybody out here supposed to stay in hell? Matter of fact, they've been in hell longer than me, if I count back. I don't give a damn what they do. They be talking about don't wake the dead up. God damn it, the dead already woke. God damn it, it's the dead you need to wake up. What you mean? The dead already woke. It's the dead you need to wake up. Them dead souls. Talk about don't get from out here, don't wake the dead up. And I say, get your scary ass back in the closet. I mean, how many demons you got in there? At what point do you clear your own closet out? If you clear your own damn closet out, you don't got to worry about nobody talking about your closet. Because whatever they get up out of there, goddamn it, you got to be strong enough in God to let them bring the light out. I tell you what, a man moving in fear and without humiliation, that ain't the gate to get to God. I bet you better ask God. Humiliation become upon you. And watch God open up the doors. Get humiliated. Stop fearing man. Get humiliated and stop fearing man. And watch what God do for you. Y'all better tell God thank you. See my mammy, tell her and Enoch, I've been here. And I love y'all. Like, who don't know you here? I know. Man, it pained me, man. They better be glad I know movement in the air. Man, God had to get off the ground. Y'all steady hollering Jesus, steady hollering Christ, and forgot that you got to go above and beyond. Every time I try to leave, y'all, I can't. Y'all, hold on. Hold on. You already see they paying attention now. Because ain't nobody around here gonna breathe. Nobody gonna breathe. Think y'all gonna be mistreating my babies. Once a man, twice a child. Go back to your book and ask that question. Ask that question if it's true. So when you become a child again, then I want to know, once they became a child again, who was supposed to speak up for them? Who was supposed to stand for them? Who supposed to be firm for them? Who supposed to be their keeper? If y'all ever think the gatekeeper gonna go down, you better get to God and ask him for repentance. It don't work like that. We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right. Roderick. This is Roderick. And I can't wait to get you right. Because you just look like people just ain't never cared, man. And it's like you one of my tombs where you just got smutty, like, man. It's like this tomb gives me a different feel, you know what I mean? Like, every time I look at just all of this, man, like, no. I'm not going for this filthiness with them, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man. And just like I didn't want my children filthy and dirty, man, how could they stand and feel like they could treat this land like that? Man, God gonna beat their ass so bad until, just wait. Why you think they up there fighting and fussing amongst each other right now? Why you think all secrets get exposed when you least expect it? Why you think everything had to happen to me? Why you think now everything that happened to me, why I got to fight so hard? This the time for me to now come out here and let them know that they need to start embracing tender love and care. Start embracing everything that's small. It's just another footstep. It's just another footstep in the progress. So for me to look over there and see that dripping water kept taking me back over there to that drip, drip, drip. Drip, drip, drip. Drip, drip, drip. And that little drip, drip, drip that they wouldn't turn off caused a huge backflow over there. They got a sewer company out here. Sewer. Because it was backed up over there just that bad. And that backup could have something to do with this area. And I'm going to go to Public Works and I'm going to pull that report because I want to know exactly what happened. I want to see what they write down. This land belongs to you and me. And what y'all don't understand too, that rough tree over there, that the mayor and the city manager, the city attorney and the crew were so eager to cut down. It's so surreal that the commissioner them seemed like they didn't even know any of that. So I want to know, they do what they want to do out to this graveyard without having it approved. They were just going to cut. Nah. So y'all was just going to come in our historical land and y'all were going to cut trees down without our permission because the city commissioners didn't even know that. So I want to know what part of this historical land do they need to start having permission? See, I need to make sure I get that on the docket. I got my list of demands, because if they think Mama Duke gonna let it go down like that, they got another damn mama to think about, because they ain't that type of mammy. The type of mammy I am, meaning you gonna get it done. Y'all see the lady that was in the video yesterday? She showed me where my mammy and Enoch lived at my mama. And I want to know, how did those people get my mama house? Because if my mama passed away when she was 14 years old, then where all her stuff went at? And my mammy and my Enoch, they wasn't broke people. And they trying to cut down trees. No, you're not going to cut down that tall tree. That tall tree belonged to Mamie and Enoch. Because if that's the only place that I could go, I wonder if the mayor would have this look in his town. Would he be back out here to visit this every day and care? And finally see that, look inside that tree. They're digging up graves, y'all. See, they're digging up graves before anything happened. They digging up graves out here. See? What's their purpose of digging up this grave? What's the purpose of that? Was y'all digging up this grave because y'all want to make sure don't nothing happen? Y'all trying to prevent things? What was the purpose of digging up this grave? What was the purpose? But it take a lot to get this grave, this over here, under control. When it merely takes a second over here, that's another sign that you all been showing discrimination. You've been neglecting this town. And at what point are you going to hold yourselves accountable for it? Now they want to turn and act like they arguing amongst each other now. One of them, the city commissioner, said, oh my God, you've been fighting for the last 2 years. Everything we asked for, well, get that ass out of there. Y'all sitting back letting these people sit there like that. I don't play that goddamn game. I'll be sitting up there saying, you got to go. Because if you don't understand what the purpose is out here, you got to get your ass from up. See, they play too much. They don't want me in that no. I'm going to stay right out here. And I'm going to bam their ass. I ain't getting in nobody's business. Especially if you didn't get in mine. If you want to fight with me together, and if you have an issue, then you can reach out to me. There's too many issues going on in the city of Delray that are like unresolved cases. They unsolved, mysterious cases. When you got a mayor, you got commissioners, you got a city manager. Y'all ain't agreeing to take care of the areas that need to be taken care of. This was a problem that they could have been resolved, but it was trickled down as neglect. God damn, Yasmin. Can we get garbage cans? Not a fact, I don't want it in my land. No, whoever put it here, you got to get your garbage. Y'all got to get y'all garbage, man. No, you got to get it out here so it don't get stuck in the land. Maybe we'll put it out there, right there. We'll put it out here. There go your garbage, Yasmina. Get your garbage ass from around us. I want you to get garbage cans out here. Don't put your trash in my land. Maybe they'll tackle this once the mausoleum is done. They'll tackle this right here. Remember this pothole? Remember this pothole? This way Little Red Riding Hood keep getting lost at. Don't know not to cross the damn border. They ain't gonna fix this, see? See Little Red? See Little Red Riding Hood? See? We need to fix this. How long are y'all gonna leave that like that? What did y'all do with that grass over there? Where did that grass go? I need to find out where the missing grass at now. Look, 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 look. I know one thing. My mama Angel back there in that garbage, a new one now. Her angel, her fan, her candle, bully fan, bully candle, my grandma flowers, and the two ladies down that I don't even know, they ramshacked them too. Y'all need to fix that while y'all ramshack people graves. I wonder which one threw that away, white hands or black? Because I know black hands know not to play that game, especially when you're going to get drugged through the whole community. Because before it's all over with, the hands that moved them goddamn, that one angel, whoever moved that angel, I promise you're going to admit you did it. Either you're going to admit you did it or the sign's going to be on your ass. Don't touch stuff it wasn't yours. Not sacred stuff like that. And the problem with it was I didn't put it there. I was the gatekeeper. I didn't put the angels there. But I made sure that those angels were secured. For whoever came back, I made sure that they were still there, whether they appreciated me doing it or not, or even paid attention. It doesn't matter one way or the other. Look at this nice piece of grass right here. Look at that. And look at this one set of nice piece of grass. See how them workers still over there working hard. Look. Look, y'all. Thank God we ain't got no garbage over there. Somebody done went and snitched that out. Thank you, Lord, for snitches. Thank you, Lord. Them type of snitches don't get them type of stitches. They still working hard at the job. Something that was so small, minor, and minute ended up being such a huge job with 8 or 9 vehicles, about 15 workers out there. That's an all-day job, and they probably gonna have to cover it up and come back to it. That's shameful. Outside company taking up the damn Haitian people parking spot. Y'all know what? Hold on. And I know y'all probably asking me why I ain't been by my mama, Jeanette, Hattie, all of them. Y'all already know what black people do when you know them white folks trying to set you up. You know what you're supposed to do. Until you get other footage on your ass, you leave them bobble alone.
Check Daddy, and don't play yourself. 99 Jams got your tickets, baby. Tap the 99 Jams app for giveaway times and listen everywhere to win. This is another 99 Jams exclusive. Sponsored by 2 Extreme Marketing and Promotion, T-Dome Big Dreams Charity, and Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B. The iconic.
I had to get out. Man, y'all know what? Y'all know it's a rodeo event.
Saturday, July 25th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Experience a criminal justice simulation with Milo. Experience a diagnostic medical sonography lab. Get hands-on.
Okay, I thought it's this Saturday. If this Saturday is the 25th, hold on. So this Saturday is the 25th. So Trick having a cowgirl show. What's up, Trick Daddy? How you doing?
Application. A member of the application
Trick.
team is standing by to finalize your
Okay,
loan.
I'll talk to
be
him. Hold on,
connected,
Trick.
Please press. This is a time-sensitive update regarding your installment loan. This is a time-sensitive update regarding your.
Damn, I can't even get.
This is a time-sensitive.
I just hang up on him and make sure I block that ass. I'm gonna be done block so many people. I ain't gonna have a block list no more. They gonna say, ma'am, we converted your block list. They gonna say, ma'am, We converted your block list into your new contact list. Would you like us to reverse the changes? And then I'm gonna sue their ass because I ain't getting that type of permission. Look, 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 look. Look, y'all, all the way back there while they was following me and minding my business. You know they ain't picked that trash up back there yet. Y'all see we still got a hole in the gate. You see the hole in the gate? See, that's how we let the illegals in the first time. This is why people came in our town the first time without permission. Now y'all allowing it again? No deal. And I wanted to report, did they say they closed that gate out? What the hell is that over there? What is that? I know Yasmina didn't see. Ain't no way Yasmina gonna tell me she be out here every day in the day. Matter of fact now, the day Tuesday, the day Wednesday, I ain't seen no white woman out here. I'm blocking these. That's where it belong at. And we'll fight about the garbage out here. Long as it's on my ground, it don't have no business out here. Now how about that? How about that for going to tell your boss man? What the hell did them people do with that grass that was over there? Where the grass? Where the grass at? It ain't there. Them people ain't been out here to work. What, they on a budget break? Them people ain't been out here to work. Unless they just coming out here. Look at my tree. Look at my tree. They thought they was gonna cut down. Look at my tree. Hey, tall tree, how you doing? I'm getting ready to go for the day. The people done had enough of me. I know they ready to yank my damn neck, but it don't work like that. Whew, Jesus. Damn. This is such life. What do you do when you're lifing? How do you handle life in life? Why is this thing and I got on the seatbelt? Don't give the people a chance to bother me for no reason, because if they bother me for no reason, we gonna have it out. I ain't joking. I don't know why this Sergeant 1517 think it's okay. It ain't okay, white man. Take your fat ass on and go be a sergeant somewhere else, you effing loser. Fat ass Donkey Kong, big ass stomach, looking like pig stout teeth. Look at that. Finally, the people leaving. Look, I told y'all they gonna be leaving soon. Look at this. We here watching the people leave. That's how big of a job this is. Hold on. Oh, that's better. I had to clean the footage. Why y'all ain't tell me that? That's the sewer company. Because there's so much work here that needed to be done. That's the sewer company. I'm so glad this guy said I could park here. Thank you, Mr. Police Officer. I got an officer in town that like me. They had to go just that deep, y'all. And didn't I tell y'all that yesterday? I said, They gonna have to move that gate. Didn't I tell y'all they was gonna move the fence? They moved the fence. They need to, honestly, at this point, the guy told me, he said that they couldn't replace that water thing. And I'm like, he said, because it don't belong to them. I'm like, no, it do belong to the city. It's just on the church people property. That is a city property. How you gonna say that don't belong to the city? And you know good and goddamn well, if it didn't belong to the city, y'all can't just come and touch people's stuff because y'all want to. And I told him no. I say the city owns that, they just don't own the property. I honestly, wait till I bring it back to y'all, because I want to know how much this bill is, number one, and I want to know, I want the report. And I'm going to wait till they get done, because this report should be open. It's a whole lot of work to do. And I want to see what's the ending result. And see, I just want to show y'all too the difference. I want to show y'all the difference in people. Now, these men that's working here for the city, most of them here are Black Americans. I'm telling you who they are. And if y'all notice, they didn't bother me and I didn't bother them. They understand the camera and the footage. But when the white people come, like you see the white ass police officer, see how he had to stop just to get in. 1570, he a sergeant. He the one that came out here that day when I caught them putting Dina in a chokehold. Had Dina in a chokehold, y'all. Put her in a chokehold, choked her out. I'm talking about they choke. What the? I know good and damn well that ain't on my property line. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where, hold on, I need to get some close up. Where you at, buddy? Where that green? Right there, next to you, right there. Oh, okay, that's the city vehicle. That's something else. Anywho, hey. Hell, yes, right. I got to watch my damn area. Y'all sitting there listening and ain't nobody looking around. Ain't nobody out here. Y'all supposed to be helping me. I'm helping y'all. So, the people, Black men. These men ain't trying to get me in trouble. These men know a queen when they see a queen. Then you got the white people. You got my Dina in a choke. They had her in a chokehold like this, fam. Choking her out. Choking her. Choking her. Mistreating her. Black woman look like brown eyes. Slim waist. Fit hips. Ascertaneous. Durbane. Can't breathe. Had her in a chokehold. Choking her out. And she couldn't breathe on them. And I walked up and saved her. I walked up and saved my baby from abuse, neglect, mistreatment. She couldn't breathe, y'all. Follow me. They was treating her like a savage. Savage. God damn it, I said savage. I saved her. I saved her. I saved her. She almost didn't have no more ass back there. Her pamper was off. It's still hanging. I'll show it to you. Look at that. Look at this now. All because I saved Dina. We had to get all of this underway. The water leakage. The backup. The sewage. The mistreatment. The neglect of my grounds. Now they got this pressure. And this tension. Oh, man.
DJ playing back in my soul. Bobbing like I'm alone. But I got your back, was I wrong? Tell me as we keep rolling. I wanna knock it in, baby, no way in my options. Wanna travel, see the world, get drunk on the island. Wanna settle, start a family, so tell me about it. And what's your perfect, baby, don't get nobody to buy. Social anxiety I feel, and I done been this way for some years. I don't really get along with my peers. Everything that they do with me is real. So, in a world full of weirdos, fools and stuff, tell me what is it you're willing to do for love? Ain't nobody out here, baby, just
And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know. And I feel, and I feel, and I feel, and I feel, and I love you. Oh.
Did you know, did you know, did you know, did you know?
Hey, this to y'all.
What I feel,
Hey, oh, somewhere would you be alone? Just to be alone. And remember being 21.
My life had just begun.
22
When it things to see and do.
23.
For the 24s, just me, it ain't no love no more.
25. It's the time to be alive. Hey! Of the same old game.
Same old pain.
Guess it's time for a change.
Ain't like me no more. Don't excite me no more. Don't excite me no more. It ain't like me no more.
Man, you better tell God, thank you.
Don't excite me no more.
No.
This ain't like me no more. It don't excite me no more.